What up, world? Peace, love, and black power. You already know who it is. It's your brother Ngogo Nayusi, R.A.N.M. This is R.A.N.M. RBG TV. We coming at you live one more time with a little thought on my mind. Peace, love, and all family. You already know black love is a cure for the black nation. So let's get it. Why not? Today, right? I want to talk on a serious topic, right? That we as a people, we tend to get, we get emotional over it, and understanding, being reasonable, I understand the reasons behind the emotions. But let's be clear, a lot of our emotions, when we do get emotional or whatever, it blocks our thinking process. You feel what I'm saying? We then begin to ask questions like, why? 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 How can this be? How is that possible? You mean to tell me homeboy got off and blah, blah, blah? So today I just wanted to drop something on y'all real quick. If you can get something, jot something down real quick. I'm gonna throw out two little vocabulary words or two words y'all can look up, and y'all can do your own. Y'all can do your own cross reference and your matches as well. Like always, in the description box there will be some links. Check them out. Look it up. By all means, go further in your research and you will see things as clear as day. Police brutality, right? The overall killings and slayings of our black children, of our black people here in the streets. No matter what city and town you went, from here in New York to Cali, to Texas, to Chi-Town, Boston, VA, wherever, it doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same thing. Same name, you know what I'm saying? Same game, different name. But nonetheless, like I said, we all, when one of our family members get taken off the planet before his or her time, right? We always, like I said, why? Why? And then, when it gets taken to trial, the court case gets taken to trial or whatever the case may be, and then the verdict comes in, the person who was responsible for the killing of that brother or that sister or that baby or that elder, because doesn't really matter right now. Age really has no limit. Gender has no limit. But nonetheless, when it goes down, we always question why. We always ask, how did the person get acquitted? You mean to tell me with all this evidence and logical common sense that should be applied, but it's 9 times out of 10 it's not. You mean to tell me with all of this presented before the court, y'all still you still let homeboy off? Homie is still acquitted? Paid vacation nonetheless? Time off? So we get upset. Our emotions begin to kick in. Our anger is fueled by the emotions, but we don't understand why. I found something out the other day that blew the hell out of my head. It was crazy. Write this down. The Casual Killing Act of 1669. Write that down. I'm going to say it again. Casual Killing Act 1669, Virginia to be exact. Now, nonetheless, right? This slave law was put into place for one simple reason: to dismiss accountability, to dismiss responsibility. That's what his whole reason was. What his whole purpose was for this law, Casual Killing Act. Now, basically, when you read this act, when you look it up and you read it, you'll see basically it goes down to, I'm going to paraphrase it for you so you can get it. If a slave resists, right, in the midst of his day-to-day, he's here and there, your master comes up or your overseer comes up, whatever the case may be, and that slave begins to resist or rebel or repel the BS that's coming at him, that master, that overseer, or anybody that of, anybody of authority that has passed that authority on to another person to handle or correct, as they say in the act. It's in the act of correction, they call it, which would be the whippings, the lashings, all the torment that they would give us as punishment. That was correction. So if a slave would resist that correction, it was lawful. It was okay. As if, it was okay if that person who was executing this punishment went a little overboard. They, they used a little bit too much force. And let's just say the slave happened to die. It was okay. It was okay. That person was pardoned. That master, that overseer was excused. No blame was placed. He was protected by law. I'm not even going to waste too much time dealing as far as with the history. Like I said, you guys can dig in this on your own. I'm telling you what to look for. Like I said, look up Casual Killing Act 1669, Virginia. Let's put a pause on that. We're going to fast forward up to right here, 2014. We in America. We in the West. Again, it started back in 69 in Virginia. But if you look at 2014, I'm going to show you the practicality of this whole thing. Police brutality, like I said in the beginning, right? Our brothers and sisters being killed, slayed in the streets for the simplest of infractions, if any infraction at all. Right? Police use excessive force, as they call it today. Right? The brother and sister happens to die. Rest in peace, Eric Gardner. Rest in peace, Lil Kiki in Brooklyn. Rest in peace, Oscar Grant. Trayvon. Mike Brown. All the countless ones that you never hear, that the news never, televises. They happen to die in the hands of police correction, or they call it today resisting arrest. It goes to trial, they go to court, all of the evidence is presented, the different cell phone footages, the different pictures and surveillance cameras and reports and testimonies, all of this is presented, it's accepted, it's dismissed. It's a clicking family. Y'all getting it? Y'all getting it yet? Is it starting to work a little bit? Alright, cool. Watch this. Back then, I guess, like I said, they used to call it the Casual Killing Act. Now, today, they call it justifiable homicide. Now, if you don't know what a justifiable homicide is, write this down. Justifiable homicide. A killing without evil or criminal intent for where there can be no blame, such as self-defense to protect another, or the shooting by law enforcement officers in fulfilling his or her duties. Not to be confused with a crime of passion or a claim of Not to be confused with a crime of passion or claim of diminished capacity, which refers to defenses at reducing the penalty or degree of a crime. So in other words, like I said, if it's in the process of correcting you and you resist, they can take your life, and it's legal. And it goes all the way back to 1669. Alright? If you also read something along when you're reading the act or whatever, you'll see where it says basically the authority can be passed on to another person to also correct a slave. Now, I know y'all heard of a word called citizen's arrest, right? I know y'all heard this phrase before. Citizen's arrest. Write this down. Citizen's arrest. It's a real simple definition, but you should be able to get it though. An arrest made by a private citizen whose authority derives from fact of citizenship. Right? Now, who are the citizens of this land? Because if you know anything about history, you know that if you look like me, you're not a citizen. You're a subject citizen. You have to have a full, you know what I'm saying? You got to be a full-fledged member of this corporation, nonetheless, to be able to have this authority. And it doesn't extend to us. So, like I said, if you resist arrest, as they call it, because that's what they're going to charge you with anyway. They approach you, they harass you, then you're charged with resisting arrest. But then in the midst of that resisting, it does become a tangle, because they then really begin getting physical with you for no apparent reason. You resist. They use excessive force. You die. They get away with it. That's the answer to the very question that we've all asked time and time again. And again, though this is propagandized, you know what I'm saying, all on the news now, the police killings and all the stuff that's going on right now. Yes, it's big on the news right now, but let's be clear, family, this is nothing new. Nothing new. They've been doing this for eons. Eons. We just never knew the hell reason. You know what I'm saying? We never knew why. That's why. Look it up. Casual Killing Act 1669, Virginia. AKA Justifiable Homicide in 2014, America. Feel me? I wasn't going to be too long on this one. This one was going straight to the point. Like I said, I came across some info. Me and the Queen, we was doing some building. You know what I'm saying? Me and the Queen and the comrade. Shout out to the whole RA and them. We out here. And you know, you already know. I gotta talk. I gotta tell y'all. I gotta remind y'all. I gotta warn y'all. Cause they not gonna do it. They not gonna do it. They just gonna tell you to hands up, don't shoot. That's what they gonna tell you to do. But they're not gonna tell you why they're getting away with this crap. I got you though. This is RANM RBG TV. We keep it real. We keep it 100. Roll no cut. And I'm gonna tell you why. You feel me? So like I said, look up Justifiable Homicide, look up Citizen's Arrest, look up Casual Killing Act 1669, Virginia. Like I said, I'm going to drop some links in the description box. Check them out. Drop that feedback. Let's build. Let's talk about this, family. Like I said, we all want to cry, why, but we've never got an answer. I told you, I got you. That's your answer right there. So like I said, holler at me with your feedback, drop it. Let's talk, man. In the meantime, between time, it's your brother and Global Nayusi, RANM. Coming at you live one more time. This is RANM RBG TV. Stay tuned, stay locked in. Black love is killed for the Black Nation, family. Let's get it. Knowledge up.